Jude had been teaching engineering, communication, and design online for so long that the temporary virtual classroom seemed permanent. Every year or two, someone in the department brought up in-person classes, but he wasn't surprised when the state of emergency extended another year, and they continued to wait for a return to normal that never came. Though he rarely visited his office, he still needed books for his own work, which he sent out regularly to 18th century speculum. So he went into campus on a wet Tuesday, passing darkened condo towers that had once been gilded and brilliant. When he was an undergrad back in the 90s, the campus had been richly forested. Now the rhododendrons were dying, while blackberries advanced from the forest's edge to the university club. He missed the familiar markers of his own early education: drum circles, atrocity exhibits, chalk lines that purported to show the sea levels of 2100. Once he'd got absurdly high and fallen asleep in the middle of the quad with Discipline and Punish open on his chest, the day rising and falling around him. It was 5 before he crawled back to the bus loop, the book sunburned into his skin. That earlier age was incredible to his students, even horrible. Frivolity bought at a terrible cost, while they finished degrees in disaster management and experimental agriculture with placements in the swamplands of the former tundra, digging in to survive what the world would soon become, if they didn't first save it. He was used to their increasingly angry questions, delivered via email or in chat. Why would subject-verb agreement matter when I want to do quality control at a nuclear power plant? What does ethos even mean if I'm installing photovoltaic arrays on the highway to Fort Mac or building a wind farm on Lake Erie? 20 years before, he had lectured them about communication standards in complex infrastructure projects and told them that they would spend their entire careers writing, and that they should learn to do it well. But now, Jude had no answer that meant anything to them. The light switch in the hallway didn't work. A poster on the bulletin board outside his office advertised a lecture that had taken place 6 years before. He had meant to attend. He had not. Miraculously, the library was open. Inside, he began climbing the stairs to the stacks. "You!" He turned and saw a woman silhouetted in the light from the entrance. Her hands were full: ice cream buckets, cleaning buckets, one with the old Canadian Tire logo. "Go on," she said as she passed him. "Upstairs while there's time. It's breaking through in the southwest corner. We're going to lose all of Duluth and Guattari." Without speaking, he accepted the buckets she pushed into his hands and followed her.